Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is Undertale, of course, and welcome back to another video. This time we're taking a look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh, it's so stupid. I don't understand why all of these game developers they insist on naming new games after basically old games. Like Battlefield 1, which was technically kind of Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 7, depending on how you count, and this is like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 5, right? Isn't it? I don't really understand it all. Or is it 4 maybe? I'm not quite sure. But what I can tell you is that this game actually is really good on PC. I mean, don't get me wrong here, okay? This is COD, so if you never liked COD, you're probably not gonna like this. So I'm just gonna get that out of the way. This is not some super groundbreaking, fantastic game that I think everyone should play. But if you like Call of Duty, and if you're a PC player and you're sick of the bad old graphics and engines and half-assed optimized or poorly optimized to PC, this is good. This is really good. It runs smooth as heck. I had to install Windows 10 to play it, and I gotta say, it was worth it. Excuse, by the way, why the gameplay has no audio on it. I haven't actually just muted it for you to listen to my buttery smooth, silky touch voice or something. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this, but the gunplay, first of all, feels really good. Like the guns feels like Call of Duty, it's not like fantastically hard to control the recoil or get on target or anything like that, but it does feel like you're rewarded for skill. You still have those like good old-fashioned COD issues where like if you want to be aggressive like me, you gotta kind of like remember this is COD, okay, like guard the same house for a bit, then move one house, because if you run through like 2-3 houses in a row, you're gonna run into a guy sitting and camping. Basically, like these guys are running into me right now, and claymores and that kind of stuff. This is the first COD where I actually started using the claymores, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Basically, I went like, dude, screw it, fuck it, I'm gonna join them. If you can't beat them, I'm gonna join them. So I'm actually running 2 claymores to defend my butt. The audio itself is really good. Like, I have a good time hearing footsteps, and people definitely hear me as well. It didn't take very long to get used to it whatsoever. The gunplay, like I said, feels really good. The movement feels good, and the maps, oh, they look almost a little bit too good. Sometimes I will run past a dude in a corner and not even see him just because they blend in so nicely on the maps. They gotta have a new engine for this one. This gotta be the first one in, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years they actually got a new engine, because it looks, I would say, twice as good as any other COD previously. I mean, this is basically low graphic settings you see right here. And of course it's on YouTube, and it's only 1080p as well. But I honestly think it does look really good, even on low settings. And it looked fantastic, actually. I wouldn't say groundbreaking, but it looked fantastically good for a COD on higher graphic settings. And it actually ran pretty good on my system, which is fairly old at this point, except for, of course, my 1080 GTX. That kicks ass still, I would say. But yeah, it's a joy to play right now. And I've really only used the AK so far. I haven't tried out the snipers that much. I noticed that there's really no quick scoping going on, so snipers are gonna be those kinds of dudes that camp in a window trying to get a good vantage point, kind of like it should be, I guess, if you're gonna go by reality, but maybe not the way some of us like it, though. Like myself, I do like to go around and be an aggressive recon and just quick scope people and try to get the collateral, like double and triple headshots, or double or triple kills on enemies that are kind of close on top of each other or like lined up or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Kind of like, Deadpool, gets 3 with 1 bullet, or well, 2.5, I guess. He doesn't actually kill the third guy. But anyways, it looks good. It runs good. It feels good. I am quite pleased, and I'm looking forward to playing it more. I'm really hoping that Activision is going to sponsor me to play COD again this year as well, because this is definitely one of those years where I'm like, dude, I'm definitely going to play it a lot. Of course, I might just get sick of it after a month or two, like I kind of always do with the COD games, but I feel like this one might have a bit more longevity for me, because so far in the beta, I mean, this can change, of course. They might have ramped up the server quality, you know, to max, you know, the refresh rates, you know, trying to make sure everyone gets as low ping as possible, all that kind of stuff. They might be pulling out all the stops during this closed beta and the open beta, just so people will spread good words, and then they'll ramp it down to save costs and save server resources, so to say, so you know, they can have less servers for more people and all that kind of stuff. You never know. I mean, some game developers do that, and I do believe Activision might have done that in the past. I'm not sure, because like I swear we had like 60 hertz for Blackout in the beginning, in the beta, and then they changed it to like 20 or something on the servers, and there's a pretty big difference between 20 hertz and 60. Especially if it's not like great 20 hertz. I would say 60 hertz is pretty much all you need. If you play CSGO 64 tick, 60 hertz, you know, same stuff, you know. It's just the refresh rate, how often the server sends you information and you send the server information, meaning that the location of where the enemies are compared to your bullets, where you are compared to the enemy's bullets, and all that stuff is more lifelike, I guess, so it doesn't feel like you're lagging behind or others are lagging behind. So far, I haven't run into a single cheater, not even one. I've only been playing maybe like 10 matches or something like that, but the last time I played a Call of Duty alpha or a beta, there was a cheater like the second match already. There was another cheater the 6th match, another one the 7th, maybe another one the 10th, so 10 matches without a cheater yet. That's pretty nice, and I have heard rumors that people have been getting banned already, meaning that they already have a working anti-cheat, which, like I've said before, though, can be good and can be bad, because it kind of depends, you know, if they beat the anti-cheat, you know, because of the anti-cheat being present in the beta, then you're gonna have some really rough launch days before they update it again and, you know, can beat the cheaters again, because it's kind of always an arms race back and forth in between cheaters and in between the devs, who will win, basically, and it's just whoever has the most money and manpower to put on it, and, you know, as long as people are willing to pay for cheats, you know, that's gonna just continue, you know. But yeah, all in all, I would say the weapons feels really good, movements feel really good, servers feel really good, the kill streaks honestly feel really good, the perks feels good. Don't really know if I really noticed any big difference on the gun when it came to the attachments and that kind of stuff. I think the perks, and there's also some weird system where you can have a perk on the gun itself, so you can have like, what is sleight of hand or whatever, where you can like more quickly reload that specific gun instead of having it as a perk, which I kind of like, because for me it's almost like a must to be able to, you know, reload my gun as fast as possible, because otherwise, well, life is kind of difficult, you know. And yeah, this was a pretty good, I think this was my best match so far. I did pretty good, I felt like. Kicked a little bit of butt, you know. But all in all, if you're on the fence, definitely try it out now, because it will release for everybody for free, open beta, on Saturday. So tomorrow or today, depending on if I release this on Friday or Saturday. But I got the closed beta. They sent my key. I actually haven't pre-ordered the game yet, but I think I'm gonna pre-order it now, because yeah, I think I'm gonna want to play it. I got into it faster too as well than the COD the last year. I really like Blackout, but I felt like the multiplayer was a bit stale. This multiplayer, just like, it just felt way better, and especially on the larger maps. Like, what is it, 6-on-6, domination and headquarters, boring. But 20 on, or 10-on-10, or 10 versus 10, so 20 players instead of 12, it really felt like there was enemies all over, like you never really just camped a spot and didn't see a person for like 2 minutes, you know, as long as you moved around a little bit. It's just, it felt good. I don't really know how to put any other words on it, but I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm gonna try to give you guys more videos of this and stream it as well as time goes by, and really like recommend it if I start thinking it's a game that people that don't even like COD should get. Because at this point, I'm not there yet, but if you're a COD fan, you should definitely get this one. This one looks to be the best one in a long time. And I know I've said that like 2 CODs in a row now, but that's because they were so damn bad like 4, 5, 6 years ago with like Ghost and all that stuff. Anyways, you probably can hear I'm quite excited and I'm enjoying playing this during my weekend. As always, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.